Good morning, child. First and foremost, let me just say this. I'm all toe up and janky from last night's festivities. It's not from what y'all think it is. I went out and got drunk boots, bitch. Okay. I woke up at 4 this morning. My stomach was toe up and janky, and y'all know where it led from there. And I started doing the first of all, I DVR'd Basketball Wives last night before I left. I watched it at 5:30 this morning after I got finished handling business. And I've been trying to do this review now since 6 o'clock. The first time I was damn a minute in when I realized that I was still muted. Fine, well, no big deal. The second time I was 7 minutes and like 50 something seconds in when Miss McAfee decided that she wanted to run a virus scan all by her lonesome. So after I finished cussing that dusty Miss McAfee behind out, now this is my third time doing this. So hopefully the third time's the charm, and hopefully I give you what I gave y'all in the second one. And if I didn't, then that's why I'm dry. Oh well. Um, Let me tell y'all what wasn't dry. This episode. I actually enjoyed this episode. This was one of the more enjoyable episodes besides all of the high school shenanigans that happened at the end. I felt like real healing took place. But obviously it's not going to stay that way, or at least I don't think so. But at least we could have gotten somewhere, but whatever. Basketball Wives, season 10, episode 8. So all of the ladies arrive in Vegas. So Jackie talks about being away from Doug and how she needed this trip to get her mind right. Jack Attack, I have absolutely no problems with you. Even though I gave you a piece last season for how you did OG. Jackie, this codependency thing that you got with that butch queen that you married, it is just, listen, Jackie, girl, bye. You don't think Doug wants some time away from your ass? Like, come on, Jackie. Like, god damn, let the damn man work. Y'all have weddings every year. It's always this and it's always that. Like, you have your own situations going on. You got a podcast going on. You're on a damn show. Like, my thing about it is, Jackie, this time spent away from Doug, you should be spending it with Takari and your grandchild. And I'm not trying to be messy, Jack Attack. I'm really not trying to be messy, Jack Attack. I swear I'm not. I'm not trying to be messy at all. But it's just like I can't let you keep going back unscathed with that. Like you up here worried and concerned about a marriage that I just don't feel like you should have this much variation with. All of these tears that you're spilling over Doug, it would be nice to see you have that for your first daughter and your grandchild. That's how I feel. Like I feel like instead of getting up here talking about Doug, it would be nice to hear you for once mention, well, I got to spend time with Takari. You know what I'm saying? I got to spend time with my grandson. She sent the grandson up here to me. I had him up here, such. So, while Doug was away, I had time to, like, it would be nice to get that from you versus you sitting up here crying and whining over this damn. And I'm more than sure y'all got some problems. Probably because of the codependency thing that you just want to get up here with. You want to be up under him way more than he wants to be up under you. That's really what I think. Maybe that's why you having these issues that you having. And maybe that's why Doug is gone. Because of what you got going on with Takari. I'm just saying, karma works in all forms, fashions, and every damn thing else under the sun. So Angel says that she's uneasy being around Nia because she doesn't know where her mind is at right now. Angel, I love you and I think you are so sweet, but that's a crock of bullshit. That girl's sister came to you and told you that she wanted to apologize to you. What I think it is, it's the same shit that Pop Star does to you. You allow Pop Star to do to you. You allow these other girls to do to you, and that's govern your feelings and how you feel about a person, a place, or a situation. That's how I honestly feel. I'm just gonna be honest with you, Angel. That's how I honestly feel. You can't get up here and say you don't know where her head is at. You do know. Her sister told you. Listen, I'm gonna be real with you. And I again, Angel, I love you down. But listen, moving on. So Jackie takes the ladies out on a safari ride, and Jackie so damn toe up off of her own supply, that Boussard liquor. Because like I swear she be peddling that from the trunk of her car because it ain't being sold nowhere else. And that's why she don't remember kissing that stinking ass camel where the lady sitting up there talking about something that he only foaming at the mouth because he ain't got no teeth. Nah, bitch. I've always heard that when animals foam at the mouth, it's because they ass got rabies. Now that's what I always heard. No, ma'am. Girl, get out my face with that. Jackie, use a fool, but whatever. So LaQuiqui talks to Angel because Angel stays on the bus while the other ladies go out and feed carrots to the llamas, and I like llamas, so I was here for the feeding of the carrots with the llamas. I like llamas, and they were baby llamas at that. So LaQuiqui stands behind and talks to Angel, and Angel says that she doesn't know how to feel about being around Nia because she felt judged. Let me tell you something, Angel. Life is not a Cinderella story. If the shoe fits, bitch, wear it. And I love you, but if that dart hits you, that is a you problem and nobody damn else. Much like Nia said, she got a baby out of wedlock, and I felt the post funny. I did not think you would have felt hit. But you feeling hit is your problem, Angel. Again, I love you down. I think you're so sweet. I really do. But that is a you problem. If you felt hit because of this situation, then it is what it is. Like I just like Angel again. I think you're so sweet, but you lack a lot of common sense when it comes to making friends and keeping and having friends and choosing baby daddies or whatever the case may be. And we just gonna let that be what that said because again, I love Angel. I think she's so sweet. Moving on. Angel, they all sitting down at a bonfire talking. So Angel talks to Nia about what happened, and Nia apologizes. And Angel feels like it's not sincere. I will agree with Angel. It's not sincere, but the reason why it's not sincere, Angel, is because she doesn't feel like what she did warranted you to feel away. I don't think she's apologizing for making the post, and she shouldn't. I think she's just apologizing that you felt the way. And I don't think she genuinely meant to make you feel away. That's what she's apologizing for. She's not apologizing for posting a post because she's a grown damn woman. And the nerve of y'all to sit up here and try to tell me what the hell I can or can't post on my shit. So it is what it is. I mean, I'm just saying, Angel, I don't know what more you want from people. I don't. I don't. I don't, baby. I don't. I don't think she intentionally set out to hurt you with that post. I don't think that. I'm going to tell you what I really think. I think because it's mighty funny at how Brooke of all people just so happened to see that at that moment. I don't, the way that Brooke is treating Nia and Noraya at that point, or we're just going to say Nia, the way that she's treating Nia, they won't following each other for her to see that damn post. What I think happened was more than likely the executive producer, Vershandi, a pig face ass Henderson. She can't go by O'Neal no more. She got a new name now, Henderson. Probably either tweeted her that, screenshotted that to her, or did something to make that whole thing a thing. That's really what I think happened in that moment. Which is another reason why I'm not giving this situation all of that. It has nothing to do with the rest of the dusty assholes that's around there. The only person that is should have felt the way is Angel. How everybody else feel, fuck y'all. Moving on. So Duffy gets called out for bringing. Wait. Duffy gets called out for bringing a pop star to confront Nia, and Duffy gets upset. Again, Duffy, I started off with a clean slate with you, and I'm going to try my damnedest to keep it. But you really annoyed me this episode, and you started off annoying me by this. It don't matter what your reasons are, sis. You already know the type of energy and what pop star gives. And the minute that he got all up in her face, that should have been a problem for all of y'all, being damn women. Listen. You saying you her friend like that, you the one that should have handled Nia's ass. There should have been no reason for you to have gotten Pop Star or Angel involved because you her friend, right? That's just like me. If Nia had did that to one of my best friends, I would have taken that up with Nia. I wouldn't have went and got my best friend or her baby daddy. None of them. I'd have handled that because that's my best friend. And I don't want to upset her or her baby daddy on the day. But I'm gonna handle it up with you. That's what I would have did. You can't get mad because she calls you out, girl. That's what happened. It escalated to that point, and it got to that point. Like she said, I felt attacked. I was getting attacked from all of the ladies. Then Duffy made it no better by going to get her baby daddy. Now he's all up in my face. Like, what don't y'all hoes get about that? But then the minute that y'all get into something and y'all get attacked from all cylinders, then it's a problem. Then it's a big deal. Whatever. So, Nia walks away, and I would have walked away from that point too, because I'm not arguing with none of y'all. Angel comes over there to talk to her, and they agreed to just move on. And yeah, Angel girl, move on. Much like you said, you ain't saying that they're gonna be best friends or whatever, but you're not saying that y'all can't be friends, or y'all can't get over this, or y'all can't be cordial. It's just y'all just filling each other out. Like how y'all got towards each other, or whatever the case may be. It started off rocky, like most of these relationships did. Like, it's no different from what any other relationship up here started. A lot of y'all relationships came after y'all was beefing with each other. Jackie and LaQuisha, Jackie and Brooke, Jennifer and Malay and LaQuiqui. So Nia says that Duffy and Brooke are being mean girls, and she calls everyone out for saying things or doing things out of character, but she's the one getting ridiculed for it. And I'm gonna tell you something. I wasn't mad at that. That is true. A lot of y'all hit below the belt, and a lot of y'all have done and said worse. And it won't all of this. All of this was over a damn post. And I'm gonna be real with you too, Duffy and Brooke. Y'all are being mean girls. Duffy, I'm not gonna necessarily say that you were being a mean girl, but you were putting 20 on 10. Brooke is being a damn mean girl because she ain't got no damn storyline. But you actually have a storyline. So I'm not understanding, all of it. Like, you mad because you got caught. Oh, I'm sorry, Duff. It is what it is, sis. You was being messy in that moment. You was. Moving on. Brooke being messy asks an Angel what they talked about, and she tells them about what she said about Brooke and Duffy being mean girls, and I wasn't mad at that. I wasn't mad at that. Again, if the shoe fits Brooke, wear it. Wear it. You ain't got no reason to be treating Nia the way you is, especially over that damn post. Sit down somewhere. Anyway, Duffy invites British for moral support when she went to go meet French Montana. So Duffy was being messy by trying to hook British up with French. Child, please. I ain't got no problem with British, but listen, I'm more than sure French already know and done heard about what she got going on with this money laundering sham and scheme that she got going on. Child, please. He trying to keep his coin intact as much as possible. All right. He don't want nothing from her. Nice try, but he don't want to look. I'm not all the way mad at it though, because I mean, if you gon' hook me up with a nigga, but nah, I don't see that. Anyway, Duffy wants to do a song with French Montana, and he agrees. I'm not mad at it, Duff. Girl, do what you got to do. So Duffy calls the ladies and tell them that because of what happened at the safari, she doesn't want Nia to come. And then Nia calls her DJ Dusty. Again, like this is what I mean, Duffy. There was no reason for you to have disinvited her. She didn't say anything wrong. She gave an account for what happened, and that's what happened. You ran off and got pop star when you did not need to, and when you should not have gotten him. That's what happened, Duffy. That's what you did. I mean, stop that. So I will say this though, Duffy, you actually do a really great job DJing. You really did. You really did. And I'm down with you for not giving it up for that boy that you married. Or with that boy that you with, because you ain't married yet. Moving on. Jackie and LaQuiqui hang out in the pool. So LaQuiqui pees in the pool, which I thought was very dirty, very nasty, very disgusting. And she said that it was for payback for the nasty stuff that Jackie was doing with her. Listen, you set in on her getting shit sucked up out of her. All right. It ain't her fault that the llama started pooping. You know what I mean? You sitting in the pool, and then the sad part about it, was it a pool or was it a hot tub? Because it gave hot tub that, like it wasn't like a pool that's spacious where you on one end and she on the other end, and you decided to do some nasty, trifling, stinking ass shit like that. You right there in in her clavicle, girl, talking about. So LaQuiqui admits to stealing them damn kids, and she stands by what she did, I guess, girl. So LaQuiqui says that she's sick of the feud that she got going on between her and Brandy, and if the opportunity presents itself, she wants to have the conversation with her. And I'm glad, because I'm sick of y'all fussing and arguing too. I really am. It got to be exhausting arguing with a bitch for years on end. So Jackie talks about missing Doug and wants to travel with him again. Girl, where your ass need to travel is to wherever Takari is and work out that damn relationship. All right. And leave Doug alone. We tired of the Jack Attack and Doug Christie saga. We sick of it. Can we get something new? Like the Jackie and Takari mending their broken relationship. Can we get that story off of you? Can we see you doing that? Travel there. How about doing that? That's the relationship that's worth fixing and mending. So Jackie tells the lady, because they all go back to the house, and Jackie telling the ladies about her feelings about Doug, and they give her advice. I didn't care. So LaQuiqui opens up about what she's been going through, and she apologizes to Brandy for being a bad friend to her, and they hug it out. Again, this was the best part of this entire episode, was seeing y'all two hug it out. It was. I'm glad that LaQuisha, with her ghetto fab project Compton ass, finally apologized for being a bad friend to Brandy, because at the end of the day, did Brandy have her faults and things? Absolutely. But LaQuiqui was being a bad friend to her. Period. So after they come through that full circle kumbaya moment, the producers now decides that it's time to send out the sisters, and then the whole mood changes like I knew that it would. And then Duffy comes out after all of that, and she tells all of the girls about her decision to stay DJing. And I feel as though you should, girl, point blank, period. And if that boy you married got a problem with it, fuck him. Excuse me. So we find out, because Noraya asks Duffy what was her problem with her. And then Duffy says, well, there won't no problem with you. And then she calls them Tia and Tamara or something. And like, Duffy, that right there. Like y'all love to rile bitches up, and y'all love to ruffle a bitch feathers. And then once they're annoyed or they're over it, and then that's when y'all want to come and try to act like y'all want to come in peace. But then y'all started, like, it started off all wrong. And Noraya, I believe it's Noraya, because I was saying Noraya. No shade, sis. Noraya. That's what you're gonna be around here. Noraya. All right. Until I get it right. She wasn't wrong in asking you that. What did she do to you? What was the problem that she got uninvited? She let the Tia and Tamara thing go, I guess. And then you said, well, I did not disinvited you. I disinvited your sister. Then you turned around and said, well, I guess you can say I disinvited the both of y'all because that's your sister. So I know if it had been my sister, I damn sure wouldn't have went nowhere and let my sister blah, blah, blah. And so it's like, yeah, Duffy. So that's her point. What did she do? What did she do to you for like? And then much like you said, of course she was gonna stay with her. Like, listen. And then the excuse you used was, Duff, do not play on my intelligence. This is what I'm getting at. Because then the excuse was, well, I felt bad, and I'm really a nice person. I'm friendly or whatever, and I wanted all of everybody to have a good time. And just because we may not be seeing eye to eye, we don't want to be around each other, don't mean anything, because it's a big club. Y'all could have danced, over there somewhere, and had y'all own drinks and blah blah blah. And I was with Noraya. Then what's the purpose of and that was my thing, Duffy. What was the purpose of you inviting the sisters for you to just treat them like that? For all of that, you could have just not invited them. You invited them to come out to Vegas, but then you disinvite them from coming out to the club and having like, my thing is this, Duff. Maybe them being around Brooke and you in that moment, maybe that could have been a time for y'all to get some common ground. Maybe that could have been a time for y'all to realize that it's not that damn deep and that these girls really are not that damn bad. Sometimes it takes y'all to go out and have a good time with a bitch for y'all to realize that, girl, she not that bad. She just made a poor joke in taste. I could get over it because she ain't that bad. You know what I mean? Like, it was just the whole playing on my intelligence for me. You know what I'm saying? Well, y'all could still come, but y'all could come and y'all could be over there. Like, the fuck? So Nia says that she feels the group is very cliquish and they're mean girls, and y'all are very cliquish. And the mean girls that are there are actually, the mean girl is Brooke. I just feel like Duffy is just riding the wave, and that's what's bugging me about Duff. But Brooke, you are being the mean girl when it comes to Nia, and I really don't understand why. She didn't do anything to you. But again, I tell y'all all the time, when hoes ain't got a storyline, they do one or two things. They use their pussy or they use their uterus and wanted to have cheering for a storyline. And when that's stale and done and delayed, which it is, then they do the second best thing. Fancy themselves to somebody else's storyline to make themselves relevant. And this is what Brooke is doing in this moment. Holding on to this situation with Nia is giving you some purpose for being here. Because other than that, Brooke, I don't know what the fuck you here for. Anyway, Duffy says that if they don't like her clique, then they can leave. I mean, I would have just left. Like Nia said, no, ain't no reason for all of that. We came down here to be with you and chill with you and turn up with you, and that's what we gonna do. We could just drop it. And I thought that that's where that would have started and stopped, because Duffy agreed, like, yes, that's why I invited you. Yes, so that's the energy that I want, blah, blah, blah. And I thought that maybe, it would have been that, but it wasn't, because Brooke then wants to turn around and say, oh, it's a hard no for her and all of the rest of this stuff. And then Noraya stands up for her sister, which I'm not mad at her for doing. Because at this point, you got Duffy trying to come at her. You got Brooke trying to come at her. Brandy gets to get in between them. You know what I'm saying? Duffy picking up stuff, which is why Noraya decided to pick up a damn water bottle, Brandy. That's why she had the water bottle in her hand. And I was down for her for saying she picked up something first. Tell your homegirl to put down that damn plate. But no, Noraya told her, she said, Brandy, you ain't got to worry about a girl. I ain't about to throw no water. She put the water down. They still arguing back and forth with one another. Duffy still trying to act like she trying to come at her. I saw water get slung from behind Brandy. So it had to be you, Duffy, that decided to throw water. And that's when the throwing match happened. Now, if I was Angel, you need to start seeing a lot of these people for their works, right? Because why would they even want to carry that type of energy with you being there? Because they're all supposed to care about you, right? And they're supposed to care about your feelings and your safety and your well-being, right? So why would your homegirl Duffy start all of that off by throwing water? Again, Angel, this lends itself to what I said before about you not making the right decisions. Maybe Pop Star had a point about you not being here. Moving on. So it was a throwing match back and forth, and then I think one of the sisters threw something. They tried to throw it at damn. They tried to beam it at Brooke ass, and I went all the way mad for it. But Brandy, the one that got hit, and that's what sucks about this entire situation. It is. That's what sucks about this entire situation. Because of Duffy throwing water, Brandy got hurt. And Brandy had nothing to do with none of this. She was just trying to break up the fight that did not have to happen. Girl, I'm spitting all over the place. She just had to break up the fight that did not have to happen. Now she got hurt. Now, more than sure, Brandy gonna be mad at the sisters, but you can't get mad at them, Brandy. You need to get mad at Duffy because Duffy was the one that's tried to charge up and boss up, and she was the one that threw water, not the sisters. What do you think that if a bitch throws something at me and my brother, what do you think we finna do? Like this whole situation was stupid and it was childish. Like Brooke, you're childish and you have nothing going on. Duffy, quit being a follower. Angel, stop allowing other people to govern your feelings when it comes to somebody. Nia and Naraya, some people are calling this your karma for how you treated OG. In my opinion, y'all didn't know OG. So I really don't know what y'all thought y'all were, what you old people are. I mean, that's my thing about this whole thing. Like, they didn't know OG and OG ain't know them. I mean, they won't that heavily clicked or tied to each other for there to be all of those strong feelings there. But for whatever reason, people feel like this is y'all karma for the way that y'all treated OG. Whatever. Um, I'm not mad at Noraya for standing up for her sister. That's what the hell you're supposed to do. I'm not mad at Noraya for not going out to the club while her sister got disinvited. That's what the hell you're supposed to do. I'm not mad at Noraya for calling out Duffy and asking her, well, what the hell did I do to you to get disinvited or to be treated in the same manner or whatever the case may be? I won't mad at that. I won't mad at Nia for calling out the fakery in Brooke. I won't. I won't mad at her for calling out the cliquish in the mean girl antics when it comes to Brooke. I'm not. I'm not. But y'all, that's it. That's all I got. I ain't got more to give y'all, girl. Y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all let me know what y'all thought about last night's episode. It won't bad. It won't bad. It gave me a whole lot more than what I was expecting it to. That's for damn sure. So go off, basketball wise. We got it to be continued, girl. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen when it comes to the rest of that child. But I already know all of this is gonna be thrown off on the sisters because everybody feels like they started all of this for her post, which y'all can miss me with that. But y'all drop down in the comments. Y'all give me y'all opinions or whatever the case may be. And until next time, I'll holler at y'all later. Bye.